What's up, guys? Another episode of the Somnium Files with me, Bunny Tails, today. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far. I know I am. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's absolutely crazy, and I'm enjoying the music a whole lot and everything else that goes with it. It's good. We did our first mind sync with another person in the game, which was with Mizuki. We were kind of able to help her through her trauma a little bit and able to get her to speak again. She is a feisty one. And now we're going to go with her once again, bringing a young girl who doesn't belong at the crime scene to the crime scene to help us investigate what could possibly go wrong. Hope you guys enjoy. See you in the comments. Bye-bye. Who am I and what have I done to Bunny Tails? It's my new look now. I am studious. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. Really? I think it's too soon. I mean, maybe it'll help with the investigation, but I don't know about that. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Okay, past the bush. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path there. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Okay. Very cold.
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever.
How did we treat her before?
And I liked it that way.
Huh?
I don't want you getting close to me.
Jeez, she just comes out and says it. Like, dagger to the heart, man.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Whoa, whoa. I did not expect this girl to have an attitude like this.
Don't get it twisted.
She's feisty.
I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus.
A pole or a cactus?
In fact, I wish it were a cactus.
Oh, she would rather hug a cactus than Date.
So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Wow. Wow. About the suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
So this person left her the message and then stuck around to see her reaction to everything. Which is really fucked up. Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here.
And now it's been tainted.
Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing.
What's wrong? Everything's wrong. What kind of a question is that?
Just wondering where this goes.
I guess I should check out behind the bush. Behind the bush. High sailing Saturn and Persecuta and Adrenaline. Glad you guys are here. Should I keep these on? Take them off. It's so strange that there was a random pair of glasses downstairs that I thought were the ones that were sent to me. I look cool. Past the bush.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
Abandoned subway.
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason. As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just talking to my eyeball.
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
He's definitely looking very suspicious right now.
Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks.
What's worse than seeing your mom murdered? Finding out that your dad was the one who did it.
That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Well, he's definitely the prime suspect, but I feel like it's not him. I feel like later we're gonna be like surprised that, oh my gosh, it was this person all along, you know? Alright, nothing really to look at here. I don't think. No. Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous. About the suspicious figure.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Who sent the Nile message? Let's see. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
It is.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
He's avoiding
No.
everyone right now. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Ooh. Well,
Yeah, that was it.
he's looking very suspicious right now.
It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
Well, somebody could have taken his phone and his car. Oh shit. Is Renju okay right now? He might be dead too.
I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
But I mean, he did come in for questioning after everything happened, so they would have had to steal his phone, steal his car. Then he would have to come in for questioning. And then he disappears again. Presumably, the killer kidnapped him or killed him. It doesn't really add up, but we'll see. Invited
Bloom
Ota.
Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
I mean, it's a possibility, girl.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either.
I tend to agree that that is a possibility, Mizuki.
Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
I didn't get to see what she has. Wait, are we still not done? No, we're done.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
He was being threatened by somebody.
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
He can't say anything or else they'll hurt Mizuki or something.
No,
I don't
not
know.
one we can corroborate.
About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Okay, why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Any idea where Renju is?
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Okay, but they didn't have Aiba.
Where could he be?
About Renju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
Aiba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ, even though we don't have a phone, okay? To Mizuki, it looks like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Okay, hang up the phone.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Sun poke?
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
We get to go to the maid cafe?
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
We're going to Akihabara. Let's go!
Can't be.
I had a feeling. Is that another ice pick? Oh, poor girl. Fuck. Ooh. Oh, no, it's a hook. Jeez. That is not a pretty sight. Well, when we were coming to the maid cafe, I thought there were going to be cute girls in maid outfits. Syokubai. Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:17 a.m. So next day. That was a crazy Saturday.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Well, he was my prime suspect. And now he's dead, so it's gotta be Aset. She's the only one left. Who else could it be? I don't know, man. Is the killer somebody we haven't met yet? It can't be right? It's gotta be somebody we know.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Okay. Don't say anything, guys. Speed run through this stuff. There might not be anything new. It looks like maybe there's Mario. Okay, nothing new to look at here, it doesn't look like. Peter looks surprisingly serious. I don't think it's surprising that he would be serious right now. Why are you here anyway? Guess we'll start with that.
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Okay. You seem troubled, Pewter. Gee, I wonder what could be troubling him. We'll take a break after this. Yes.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
It is very troubling. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So, Renju's left eyeball removed. Shoko's left eyeball removed. And not sure if it's related or connected in any way, but he told me his right arm stopped working one day. Lefts and rights.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Why would I need their eyeballs? Mine are perfectly fine.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
That... No.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
It is a coincidence, though. does seem like a bit of a coincidence. I thought it was his... Oh, it is his left eye. Okay, yeah.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Right when we stopped the time that we can't remember before.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Okay. So something happened. He lost his left eye. And his memory. And now somebody's going after the left eyes of other people. Maybe a message for Date. How are you?
Of course not.
Getting any sleep? Of course not.
I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
She gonna need a lot of counseling.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
She's been living with Date for 2 years, I think they said? About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Yeah, I did notice that.
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
Seems to be. And she mentioned that this was like a case from 6 years ago. Not sure how all these things are connected, but they're connected. A case that she will not, under any circumstances, talk to about Date, and Date has no memory of it.
A serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Ahem.
Cuter.
We don't talk about that in front of Date for some reason. Remember?
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Tell me. Lay it on me.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
Is that one girl wearing a Faye Valentine cosplay?
They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Missing their right eyeball. Okay. Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Uranus. It always sounds so weird when people pronounce it like that.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was this Cyclops captured? I'm guessing no. Wait, they did mention it would be impossible.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
But she said it would be impossible. That he... What? Why would she say it's impossible that this same killer is back? If they never caught him or found a single trace of him.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Explain.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
That doesn't... What? That doesn't make any sense.
Renju doesn't fit that profile.
Okay, so?
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
I don't think... Okay. So, the original Cyclops killer is Date. And then somebody was like pissed off at him and took his left eye. And now, 6 years later, they're finally ready to make his life a living hell.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Well, either they changed their MO, or it is indeed a copycat.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
They're hiding things from me.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found, Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Oh man, such intrigue. Vroom.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
I can't even look back there. Oh. I thought she was sitting here with us. She snuck in?
Mizuki!
Does he not ever look in his rear view mirror while he drives?
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. What the hell are you doing here, girl?
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself?
Okay, what are you
Your
doing?
neck doesn't hurt
Oops.
doing that?
Oh, there's more stuff we can do here.
No pain, no gain.
What?
Adults have to make sacrifices. You'll understand when you're older.
I don't think I'll ever understand you.
Okay, what are you doing here, girl? What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital.
I ditched that joint. It was so not cool.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
She is a feisty one.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
That's not a good thing.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn.
That's my go-to. Because I never have anything to say to people. I'm just like, I'm supposed to be having a conversation with this customer right now. And then immediately it's the weather. Always the weather. Because I don't know what to say. Okay, how did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
Never. Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Now she's in the sassy, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
I don't know who that is, so she's probably smarter than me.
Sounds pretentious to me.
About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
A secret?
Shoko had a secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Oh, and she was what? About? She was the representative.
She got really rich like that.
Oh,
Shoko did this?
that's not good. It's very evil.
Yep.
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Gangsters.
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Take care of it? Like a hit?
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh?
She does.
Just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Wow! I need to learn how to make comebacks like her. She is quick-witted and ruthless.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Do they?
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a sixth grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Punk-ass kid. Well, this is fun. I'm glad we're all getting along so well. Sun poke, 10:33 a.m. Mizuki and I walked back to Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
She's the victim's...
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Please let us through.
So it's a maid cafe with a aquatic theme? I kind of like it. Okay. All right, let's look at everything. It looks a lot like the other place that we were at, where that one 24-year-old's mom worked at, the knife lady. Table. A table. I can't find any clues on it. Place is up on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. The store's menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
1,800 yen? Was that like... $15? Like $18. That is kind of high priced, right? A chair, policeman. The officer is guarding the doorway. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Surveillance camera. I'm guessing it has nothing on it though.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
I guess at an establishment, yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Croy. Maid tax. I guess at an establishment like this, people are coming for the entertainment more so than the food, so they'll just pay whatever. Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Lame. So there's no footage of the incident. This club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
310 pounds. That's like two people. Like the murder wasn't done here. They carried the body up, I'm guessing. So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night, 8:55 p.m. and with 310 pounds inside. There are pictures of girls on display, probably the girls that are working
What are
here.
you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
They're there to look at. They're there to look at. A register near the doorway. Wooden barrel. Barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. Alright, what else do we have? Light. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue, but it looks cool. Box. I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. It's empty.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
Yeah, because they carried him up the elevator.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds and he was definitely murdered somewhere else, then carried here. Zoom in. Oh, jeez. Really? We gotta look at this again? Body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Neck. There are deep impressions left on his neck. Looks like he was strangled.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Petechia?
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So about 3 hours before we found.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
2 hours. What did they say? 10:20? I was thinking 10:55. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday Saturday around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
Oh, so like they roofied him first?
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. £310. $160. So what's 310 minus 160? $150? Okay. So if there were just 2 people in the elevator and nothing else, then that person weighed 150 pounds, which would make them probably a male. Unless there was somebody much lighter in the elevator with the body and something else for some reason. Or if there were 2 people that didn't weigh a lot. But no. 150 pounds can't make 2 full people. Unless they're like children. So that wouldn't work. Okay. Hello to Jesse, though he's probably can't hear me, but hi. Okay. Just hanging out. Okay. All right. Let's zoom back in. Left eye. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Right eye. The right eye is still there. Okay, looks like we're done there. What else do we have? Beer kegs. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled in approximately 55 pounds each.
£55 each. So 160 75 pounds or so. Window. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. Kitchen door. Doorway to the kitchen. Oil drum. This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Let's x-ray this shit. A watch. I see a watch.
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
It's stopped.
No doubt about it. But how did this get here? I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Inspector. I hope you find some clues. He's investigating something. Well, who's left to talk to? I could talk to you. Mizuki is looking this way. Do you want to talk to Ota or Iris? Do you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
I'll call him.
He's the, what was that verb again that he does? When he goes on multiple accounts?
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Sock puppeting. Okay, do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
All right. Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Oh, we have choices. Well, let's just start from the top. Let's go to the diner. We haven't been there, and food sounds really good right now, so we can I can make myself even more hungry than I already am and torture myself. We have been there? Oh, is this the place that... Okay, never mind. This is the place that Ota's mom works at? Inspector. By Inspector. I talked to the inspector already.
Hello, welcome.
Oh, his name. Oh, that guy? What was his name? Dave? Is that right? Damn, I forgot his name. I'm just as bad as Date.
You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date. What can I help you with?
Anything new to look at here? I don't think so.
Hey, Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay. This game. Wait, what is that? What did that say?
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
I don't know. What?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
That wasn't bad. You're getting better with the jokes.
That was pretty bad.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Didn't she say the same thing yesterday?
She did.
She likes that joke. It's the only one she has.
Kuroda Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant?
I'm sure the food is good.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and...
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
That's a very concerning name. Okay. Let's chit-chat. Let's look at the kitchen, actually. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. Well, I guess there's not really much to look at back here. Refrigerator. Okay. Mayumi is standing on the other end of the other side of the counter. Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
I don't know, probably out murdering
But he'll
people.
come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
Does he have like a extra eyeball with him when he comes back?
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
I've always wanted to try omuraisu.
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Alright, is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother. But when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
That was quick and easy. Off we go to Lemniscate. Next, maybe we can find Tessa, or I guess Iris. She has so many different names to call her by.